Hello, everybody watching on YouTube. Well, or you've probably seen this on YouTube. There's nobody in my YouNow channel, so Patrice Walker, hey Treston, how's it going? Say, do, do. Bailey, welcome. So how are you guys doing? So here's my good news. I got my new video card in last night, and it's installed, and I have all three screens working right. I guess the big thing is my sound. And it sounds like my sound is cutting. Why does it cut out at the end? Hello, Melvin. Hey, Tristan. So how was your guys' Wednesday? Hump day? How's it going? Is it a good hump day? Bad hump day? Mine was pretty good too. It's a nice, cool day. I think fall is starting to come. And it's really good. I got my video card installed. Got all the settings figure out how to get my YouNow broadcast to use less bandwidth, I would be incredibly happy. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. So, you knows what? No, but I know who, and I know why, but I don't know what. Oh, $100. Wow. Um, Let me see. Data. I have no idea what caused it, and so we went over big time. Um, so they charge. What do they charge? $10 for every 50 gig after you go over your limit. And so we were charged an extra $60 because it was near the first of the month. I mean, it just it's like like on the 10th, and our bandwidth limit it rolls over on the 5th of the next month. So I was like, oh my God. Yeah, YouNow does. I think it's pushing out like 1 meg, 2 meg per second. Yeah, I'm sending 2.1 megabit per second. So if you broadcast for a while, yeah, this broadcast, if I go for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, it'll chew up 10 gig. And oh my God, so last Friday, yeah, even if you only watch, because YouNow has the resolution of the broadcast set to a high def resolution, and you can't change it. Like YouTube, you've got the option of setting it, um, set the quality to 240p, 360p, 480, or in high def of 720 or 1080. Now, YouNow is at minimum they're broadcasting at 720. Porky Dobbs, welcome. Oh, Porky, thank you.
No.
Yeah, I like to watch YouTube and um, Netflix. But I got Netflix bumped down to low quality. YouTube, I set it 480, so that helps. But last Friday, I was broadcasting from my car. Just, I mean, nothing serious, just me driving. And there was about 40 minutes worth, and that chewed up 2/3 of my LT or my cellular. Yeah, but I can't justify doing unlimited. I don't use it enough. Hey, Christian, welcome. So, do you guys watch Goddamn Zoe and Messy Monday? So, if you watch him, did you notice he got banned over the weekend? Hey, Trey, welcome. So, he got banned over the weekend, and he went on Periscope and had a little rant. I mean, basically, they banned him, but then they unbanned him because they wanted him to come on. Yeah, they wanted him to come back on Messy Monday a- and do his Messy Monday because they know that that brings in a lot of viewers. And he refused to do that. So he was ranting about how YouNow chooses who they're gonna make famous. And I was just noticing today, Jacob Sartorius's brother. It's the real Kyler. Let's see, what's it? The real Kyler. He's only a level 9 YouNower. He has 3,000 fans, and he has a tip jar. Well, how does that happen? He's not a muser. He doesn't do music like he's just Jacob Sartorius's brother, but he has a tip jar. I'm like, really? I suppose now that I got everything working, I should I should apply for a tip jar and see how that. I mean, I could say that I am doing something totally different than everybody else, and I would think that would justify a tip. Now, Kyler is Jacob's older brother, but I would think at minimum 10,000, 15,000 fans to justify a tip jar. But I think it's just the fact that he is Jacob's brother, so he's going to get favoritism. That Nickelback, welcome. Actually, I would be really surprised if he had a subscribe button. It's like a soap opera, really, not even a reality show. Some of the drama that goes on, and that's why Messy Monday is so funny, and I think at times necessary to call some of these people out and add a little bit of humor to it. But I did notice, let's see, the Savage Tyler, he was on earlier, and he made a statement that YouNow It seemed like YouNow was dead. A lot, a lot of the famous broadcasters, they all go out on tour, and then all of a sudden it's like they forgot where they came from. It's good for lonely people. Exactly. You get to watch them. You get to watch some of the broadcasters, even if they're not very good. You get to chat with people. Yep, Patrice, that's true. Tasmanian Devil, welcome. Gwendolyn, welcome. There's Bear Me. Bear Me, guess what? Guess what I ordered? An arm and a leg. Patrice, actually both legs. Here, take a look. Look, I don't have my legs anymore. That's how much it cost. And they raised the price to $9.90. It's like within 2 days, I'm like, well, what the hell? So I got the 1070 water cooled Seahawk. So it's a higher performance version of the just the standard 1070, and it's water cooled. It's self-contained. I'll pull up a web. No, but there, what I did order, and you're right, it's the camera. But it's from, well, it's a Real Sense camera, not from Creative though. Because the Creative apparently was supposed to be her. So I pre-ordered that. I did the, all right, give me a second here. I'll pull it up. You get discounts, Tom. Why do you tell me this now after I already bought stuff? I could have been going through you. Oh, you live in the UK. Uh, alright, well that would work. Well, apparently this Canada. Yeah, I've built. I mean, computers is what I do. Information technology technician, tech support, system administration, network administration, all that good stuff. And Patrice, to answer your question, yes, uh, they feel justified in their ban, but you know what? Sometimes it they're just it's stupid. For a while, they had a moderator that kind of was on a power trip. I mean, I'd call him a bully. Uh, he had gone in what he or she they had gone into a broadcast, and there was a kid broadcasting. I have no idea how old he was. I would assume under 18. But the moderator just said, "Put on a shirt." Well, yeah. So their policy is broadcasters under the age of 18 have to be fully clothed at all. So what the moderator was supposed to do is say, it said, users or broadcasters under the age of 18 must be fully or appropriate clothed at all times. Please put on a shirt. So all I did in chat was said, hmm, mod seems to be lazy today. And I got banned. I'm like, are you kidding me? I spent 3 days with tickets. But yeah, he should have had a shirt on. But there's a tactful way of saying it, and then there's the big badass bullet way of saying, and yeah, I'm sure there's probably a legal reason for it. I don't, exposing children or children exposing themselves. I don't know. I would assume there's a legit reason for it. But, I'm not really going to argue that. Yeah, well, so when I opened the ticket and I said, really, you state in your rules that you support the First Amendment. Me stating that the mod was being lazy and getting banned certainly doesn't seem like you're supporting the First Amendment. And oh, it was a female that replied back to me, so I'm assuming it was the same mod that banned me. And she said, "You need to respect the moderators." And the first thing I thought of was Eric Cartman on South Park, yelling, "Respect my authority." If you're an ass, I don't have to respect you because you're a mod. And I sure as in my First Amendment right to point out an observation. But she just kept coming back and saying, "You were disrespectful and you would need to respect the mod." Okay, roll forward a week later, a mod is in saying something to a broadcaster, and people are telling the mod, F you, F off, being more explicit than that, calling the mod's name. These people didn't get banned. I'm like, really? Oh, and then with the ticket that I opened, that moderator, she kept closing it. She's like, "You need to respect the authority of the moderator," and then she closed the ticket. So I'd open up a new ticket referencing the old ticket and saying, whatever, this is a First Amendment that, your moderators really need to take a class on how to be tactful. And she just kept saying, you just need to respect the moderator. So I finally, after opening up, I think I opened up 10 different tickets referencing all the other tickets. I finally said, "Can I please talk with your supervisor? Because you're just talking around in circles." And she came back, "There's no need to talk to her supervisor." Like, are you kidding me? And if you notice, they don't have any way to contact anybody directly. No email addresses, no phone numbers. So what? Well, they, according to the girl, they had unbanned my account after 2 hours. And she replied back in like the second or third reply to my ticket that I'd been unbanned. Well, 6 hours later, it still wouldn't let me log in. So I went to bed, and the next day when I got up, they let me log in. And so then I complained about that too. And that. Yeah, Barry. Guess what settings I have set in Fight Club? Like for all the resolutions and stuff, I've got it set for uber high. And I'm running at, no, uber high, dude. And the frames per second are running around 59 right now. So, and I haven't played any games, but it went through the NVIDIA experience, went through and set all the settings on all my installed games to ultra high. Yeah, my data probably is through the roof. Let's see what I, well, no, the data's not through the roof because in VNet, I've got it set to a lower resolution. So I'm throttling the video or the quality. So it still doesn't, it's still blurry. It's not pumping out at high resolution like it. Yeah, I'm sending 2 megabits per second, and that's consistent. Yep, I have my new card. This is what it looks like on my screen here. Right, right. Yeah, I'm Here, let's. Oh, sure. Now you can. Right. Now this one is the 1070. Yes, this is the video card. Hey, Ashley. So this little thing here on the right, fan, that's actually a radiator cooler, a cooling block, and it's water cooled. So it's a radiator, kind of like a car. And there's a heat sink that's on the chip on the board. And so these both get installed in the computer. The water keeps the video card considerably cooler than if it just has a fan on. And oh my god, it's so much quieter. I hit the power button and I actually had to look to make sure that everything was running because I couldn't hear it. It was so nice. Yeah, this is the 1070, the Seahawk version. The Seahawk is these speeds right here, down here. These are a little bit faster than just the standard 1070 version. Dude, when you win the lottery, you call me, you let me know, and we will have a blazing, screaming fast computer. You turn it on, and the lights will dim. It's going to be that blazingly fast. Um, or more. Welcome back, Ashley. Um, the motherboard that I have has 6 PCI slots, and then we get the Titan video card. Actually, I think they've got motherboards that have 10 slots. So we could get you 10 Titan video cards. Hey, dude, Don, welcome. And the latest CPU is a 10 core. It's like close to $2,000 for that. And then we probably have to go water cooled just because pumping that many GPUs, that CPU, it's going to need water. But that would be really cool. And then we get like at least two, if not three, 35-inch 4K monitors. Like two would probably be enough for a desktop, but we could always, since you're winning the lottery, we could buy you a bigger desk, get you like an executive desk, have three of them 35-inch monitors mounted up on. I mean, we could go crazy. Yep, the 35 inch, they're the 4K resolution. Yeah, and they're curved, but they're really big. They have great quality. Gopher Boss, welcome. Dalton, welcome. Yeah, I was looking when I was looking up monitors, or not monitors, video cards. Uh, no is a short answer for the election. To be quite honest, Patrice, um, I think Hillary is going to have to withdraw because of health issues. She seems to be going downhill pretty quickly. And unfortunately, with all the lying that Hillary is doing, I don't feel that I can support her. I could support Trump and live with him as a president, even if he turns out to be bad. I think he'd do a better job. I've seen the theories, but I don't think that's her double. I actually saw a video. So she was wearing blue sunglasses at the 911 memorial, and it wasn't. She didn't suffer from the heat and dehydration. I I don't agree with that, Patrice. I looked at it. I don't think there was enough differences. And if you look at the video, it looks like the same person. Jeremy, it's an extreme addition. Now she's got a disease. It's a bit debilitating disease. Give me a minute. It's something similar to like Lou Gehrig's disease or something like that. She's a clone from the future. So and it is something in the brain, and it has something to do with like her stumbling. She was losing motor control, and the blue glasses or the sunglasses that were blue that she was wearing was designed to reduce the amount of stimulation in her brain. Welcome, Brianna. So flashes of light and a lot of noise triggers these episodes, and those blue sunglasses are supposed to help with that. Now, they said she was dehydrated, and then she had pneumonia, but it was like 77 degrees there at the ceremony. Even though the news reporters said that it was balmy and it was horrible and it was just outrageous heat. No, not as sick as she is, no. But a doctor said what happened is there's a shot or a treatment that they can give, and they are giving her, that reduces the symptoms of this disease. I can't for the like to remember. I have to see if I can. And the shot that they gave her or that she takes wore off, and that's why she had to make a hasty retreat. Oh, here we go. Let me. We'll watch this video. Here is a doctor talking about, they're describing and analyzing all the symptoms that she. Oh, hello? Well, that's not working. No, I was trying to pull up the web page, and what page that it doesn't want to came up with for some reason. Well, I'll have to look into that. Let's pull it up. Oops. Oh, crap. There's no. Oh, Parkinson's disease. That's the disease that they think that she had. So, Patrice, take a look at this. I'm going to put the link in. You guys can click on it and watch it yourself. It's 27 minutes, but here's a doctor that this reporter is talking to, and they show a video of her falling, and the doctor is explaining everything. Um, I think he even says it doesn't look like that's a clone. Dora Salendic, welcome. Derek Katuri, welcome as well. So if you just got here, we were discussing Hillary Clinton and some of the theories that she had a clone, a body double, after the 911 fainting incident. Yeah, this doctor did say, yeah, first of all, there's a couple contributing factors that would have caused to um, dehydration and being stressed from the heat. And the only way to become dehydrated is to lose fluids. Now, if she lost fluids while she was there at the event, you would see it because you either pee or you sweat. Those are the two ways to lose fluids and become dehydrated. And if she became dehydrated in the 45 minutes that she was there at the event, that basically would have had to have meant that she was dehydrated before she got to the ceremony. Because it definitely wasn't hot, and she definitely wasn't exercising. Yes, Brianna, I see that you're subscribed to Noah. Is that Noah with a baseball cap, the gray one? I don't know who that is. Yeah, she Wikipedia. Well, and there's only one way for her to recover from dehydration in 4 hours, and that's to have an IV. She wouldn't have been able to drink water and recover that quick. But it took doctors longer to get there than it did for her to recover. So the whole dehydration thing basically has got debunked. And then this doctor, Ted Noel, is saying that pneumonia wouldn't have caused the symptoms either. But Parkinson's disease definitely is indicated. Welcome, Blair. And apparently blue glass or the blue sunglasses is a definite technique that has been used to reduce the symptoms of Parkinson's. And this video is a really good video of them talking about it, discussing it, and basically identifying it for what. And you know what, Patrice? Here's the deal. Even if it was pneumonia, or even if it was dehydration, the fact that they've come out with so many different excuses, and it took them so long to come out and say she's lied so much. How could you believe anything that she says? Spare me, thank you.
No.
You know, it's like the Clinton camp, their first reaction is just to lie. You know, she can't tell the truth. And then when she does tell the truth, how do you know? And Patrice, not only the email that she deleted, but the emails that she deleted after Congress said they were to preserve their emails to bring it forward to Congress. And they deleted the emails after. Welcome, Edvicat. Welcome, Leonin. I mean, that right there is against the law. And the fact that the FBI came out and listed this laundry list of stuff, of laws that she broke, and then he comes up and said, oh, but we're not going to charge her because we didn't think she intended to do that. It's like, none of those laws that he stated that she violated, is there anything that talks about intent? There's a famous quote from law enforcement that says, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Whether she intended to do it or not, those laws that she violated never did talk about intent. Not only that, Patrice, but she said she had 4 lawyers go through each of the emails. Actually, they went through all of her emails to identify which ones were personal and which ones needed to be turned over. Now, keep in mind that a lot of these emails had classified information, and none of the lawyers that she allowed to look at her email had security clearance. None of the server administrators that had access to her email servers had security clearances. So she allowed people that weren't authorized to have access, not only secure information, but the super secret classified information these unauthorized people she gave access to. Hello, Tamara. Well, yeah, it's been alleged that, Snowden and WikiLeaks, they both have access to her emails. And how do they get that? They hacked in. There's also rumors that Russia has hacked into her servers. I mean, there's no way you can securely keep an email server in a barn and protect it from the rest of the world. I mean, it's just not possible. Mars Mel, welcome. And it's just the laundry list of everything that she has done for self gain. It's just unbelievable. Well, so here's the deal. On Reddit, apparently there is an FBI investigator that has an account, and the investigator has been leaking information about the Clinton Foundation. So apparently, the Clinton Foundation is the center of everything. Hey, Kimmy, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, all these foreign governments make donations into the Clinton Foundation, and then Hillary gives them special favors, arms deals, uh, trade deals. Apparently, you can make a donation to the foundation and then get someone that you want hired onto the Secretary of State's staff. Hey, Leighton, how's it going? Oh no, what? What you oh no about, Leighton? Hmm? 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 It is, Leighton. Whiskey.Tango Foxtrot is the pneumatic. It's the phonetic for the alphabet. Savage Cutie, welcome. It's the military phonetics for the alphabet. So W is whiskey, Tango is T, and Foxtrot is F. So yes, WTF. No, dude, it looks like it's spelled Leighton to me, not loyal. You got some letters mixed up. So this Friday, I got tickets to go see a hypnotist show. See, I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. No, Leighton, I don't think that was me. I think somebody might have taken my phone. I'm not sure. And you know what, Leighton? I'm never gonna do that again because it chewed up so much of my data plan that I hardly have any of my data plan left. So I can't, definitely can't do it. I can neither confirm nor deny any rumors that it may or may not have been. Or I suppose I could say, I didn't do it, you didn't see me do it, and you can't prove a thing. But yes, that was me. And it was also me um, mowing as well that I did early in the week. To put that background, that is my broadcasting software. Arlene, thank you for becoming a friend.
No.
It's kind of like Minicam, except it's a little bit more powerful. It's similar to software that they use to broadcast on. And what I've got to the background, it's called vMix. What I've got to the background is called a virtual studio. So it allows me to put, oh, there was the screen. They've got a deal called the talent. So it allows me to take this, which is just a green screen. If I turned off the chroma key, this is what that looks like. So I can take and put that in. And then I've got the foreground, which is this part of the desk. So it's basically several layers, several images that are thrown together. And then there's the background. The mix. Kill. The mix. I put it in chat. And and don't tell anybody, but it's bootleg copy because I couldn't afford to pay for it. So this is what I see. This is my desktop. So don't look at, if you see my mouse cursor, don't look at this over here at the right, because this is what I'm streaming. But here down below are my different inputs that I've got. So here's the image, here's the virtual studio. See, this image is thrown up here on the screen, or I can come in here. to the screen and pick a different. uh, What? 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 This is just a JPEG, but then I have to have it as an input so that I can choose it as an option for my screen. So part of my virtual desktop. Do you ever find out what program? No, I wish I did. But you know what? There are dozens out there just like Minicam, just like this. Yep, he's got his stuff down pretty good. Yeah, and the animation that he does, yeah, it's pretty spot. I mean, I suppose I could do something similar to that, but I don't know if he scanned his teddy bear in. I'm not quite sure how he did that. I don't think so, but I don't know for sure. Oh no, I hit the close button. Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. I totally closed the wrong program. See, drawing on the screen, I mean, that's a cheap thing that many can't do. So I'm assuming that if nothing else, he's got access to many things as like just a minimum. And then he takes advantage of some other program to animate its teddy bear. And unless he's got like an articulated teddy that the arms can move and the head can move. But you know, pulling up Twitter isn't that big a deal. I mean, I and I'll do it here as soon as you give me a second. I see me draw your name on the screen. So that's an easy thing that Medicam can do. I don't think I have that option. It's not easy for me. Actually, it might be possible. I've just never had the need to do. See, if I was going to put your name on the screen, I could do something like me. Oh, no. Bear with me. I closed Fight Club, so I have to reopen and start. So if I were going to do your name, the glitch. No, it's not the glitch. Um, I misclicked and closed the wrong program. Right. Charlie's, welcome. Here, I'm going to put your name. This is how I would put your name on the screen. I would do it this way. All right, maybe I'd do it like this. Why does everything want to just stop working? Okay, yay. All right, I'm back. Well, I closed the program. It creates my character, my bear, and it didn't want to load back up. So if I was going to put your name on the screen, like this is how I would do it. I turn it up as a lower third. Because keep in mind, what I'm doing is used for TV production, and you really wouldn't want to like on the screen the way Internet Edition does if you're broadcasting live TV. That wouldn't be very high quality. I mean, it works for what he does, but that's not what this software was designed. So I don't like it. And we're back. Welcome for Live Loads. And Nikki, welcome. Okay, guys, so remind the future not out of woman.
Just about as bad as the child.
I had to uninstall this. They were talking about. I've got it pulled up similar, not exactly the same thing. For the multiple input question. How was your hump day? Well, a dirty grin, but or maybe an evil grin. Alright, I can't really frown. It doesn't like frown. So next week, so late shipping out my camera, and when that happens, or once the mouse, and I can be then I'll scroll. You haven't, yeah, because we all know I don't tend to spam. There's just the occasional. Publicly watch my broadcast with Zoom and having, you know, nothing. I don't.